Hello everyone, I'm Victoria, and today we have an interesting topic here for this video, starseeds. The word itself, all of us that feel like we are starseeds, the people in the future who will, discover that they feel like they are starseeds too, and the people who thought they might be, but then they decided, I don't think I am, or I don't think I'm just that. So yeah, to everyone from the Starseed Collective, this is a message to all of us. And this video is mostly going to be information that's channeling through me, so we're not going to use the cards as much. I think we'll use these decks a bit at the end, but mostly I'll be talking, so you don't have to look at the screen. Anyway, let's start, and it's an interesting one to start. It's hard to find even a place to start, isn't it? So most of us here probably always knew that we're different. We're not from here. We always probably felt like, we were the odd ones out, or we just felt like we didn't resonate with the things that were happening on this planet, and it just felt like, I must not be from here if I don't feel like I understand these people either. That's how I felt. I always felt like I don't understand money. I don't understand why we need to pay for water. I don't understand war. Like, I don't understand any of this stuff. I must not be from here. And I don't resonate with my country. I don't resonate with my continent. I don't resonate with with being from the earth. So when I was young, I thought, oh, I must be from the moon then. I don't know, because I don't feel like I'm from here. Yeah, and I'm guessing a lot of you felt the same. And there's a reason for that. It's because we're not from here. But ultimately, we are and we're not. We are living here. So partly we are from here now. But we also carry a lot of energy from other places. So that energy that we carry, those memories that we carry through, those emotions, they remind us that we are from somewhere else, that there's more than just this, than just this planet, than just life on this planet. So, talking about just DNA, let's talk about that. And the DNA that we all hold, every human has parts of many beings in their DNA, many beings from all over the place. So does that make everyone a starseed? Maybe not. Not everyone is obviously going to resonate with being a starseed, so obviously not everyone is a starseed. So what is a starseed? What came through to me was that starseeds carry a particular energy from particular places, and that energy is carried within your soul. You carry that energy in your soul, and that energy comes through and helps you with whatever you need to do here and now. So we all have these energies in us, and a lot of us are more evolved souls than, for example, a lot of the others who are here to get to that more evolved state, to grow. We've already done the growing. So we're coming in here with energy that we've acquired in the past. And we're coming in here to seed some of this energy. And that's why it's called a star seed, obviously. We're seeding this energy here. And this energy is at the same time, of course, helping us through our own journey so that we can accomplish the mission that we came to do. Another thing is that starseeds come here with much bigger mission, while some souls that are still in a growing journey, for example, one might have a mission to just learn how to learn self-love in this life, and that's it. That's the mission. That's the whole thing. That's why they're living the life that they're living, to learn self-love. While a lot of starseeds, they come through with this bigger mission of helping seed this energy and lift the energy of the planet itself and help a lot of these growing souls grow more. But they also have these mini missions where we need to go through things like learning to love ourselves, like really quickly. So while it might take someone their whole life, for us, these things are learned really quickly. And part of it is, of course, because we've already learned a lot of this stuff, most of it. And also because the energy that we're carrying is in a higher vibration. And higher vibration energy obviously vibrates faster. Faster vibration means faster things happening faster. So the faster the things are happening to you, the faster you're going to change, the faster you're going to grow. And of course, yeah. The faster everything is just happening much faster. And you guys can probably see that in yourselves, how you can learn some things like super quick or go through like huge ego deaths in like a few days, while other people it might take them years. And part of that is also because of the energy of the planet itself, that now it's much, much higher. So it accommodates us in this way that we have a much easier time to do this. But even when things were more dense, a very high vibrational soul, high level soul could still go through that much faster than one that is still at the start of their journey. So yeah, explaining all of this is quite interesting. And yeah, whew, where should we go next? Let's talk about the specific starseed energy. So when we are saying that, oh, I feel like I resonate with being a Pleiadian, or I feel like I'm an Andromedan or Mentakin, Orion, wherever you feel like you're from, telling yourself, yes, I think I'm this type of person, so I must be related to Pleiadians. And or even I know that some people use numerology or something, or astrology as well, to see things like this. But ultimately, we are all, of course, not just our DNA, but our soul itself is made up of a mix of energies. A mix of energies from different places. So you're not just a Pleiadian, or you're not just a Lyran, you're not just Andromedan. You're most likely a mix of many of these. And like I said, most of us are higher level souls. So we've lived many lives in many places. Some have lived many lives on Earth as well, and others have lived only lives outside of Earth, and that doesn't really matter. The point is that you're still carrying a lot of the energies. And whenever we box ourselves in and tell ourselves, well, I'm just a Pleiadian, and you're thinking that, yeah, that's me and that's how I define myself, kind of like defining yourself with a particular country, race, even a gender, like defining yourself like that, that's just what your current avatar is. That's not all of you. And the more you box yourself in like that, the more you're trying to put labels on yourself, the more you're stopping yourself from growing. So this is where the really important part of this message today is coming. That to pass this threshold, to grow more, we need to understand that we are everything. Even if we are carrying the energy of a few particular areas and not carrying much of another, or not carrying anything from another, that doesn't mean that we've never been that other thing, or that we will never be that other thing, or that we aren't even that other thing. And it gets so complex because the more you zoom out, that's the point here. We need to zoom out more and see the higher perspective. You're not just that one thing. You are so much more. You are everything and you're nothing. And it's realizing that and accepting it that will set you more free and will help you grow even more. Again, I feel like a lot of you already know this, but and maybe something here will be helpful to you too. But yes, so it's really important to understand that, and to understand that we all come from one. So we are all this one. We all can tap into the one. And if you can tap into that one, then you can be everything. And it's hard to comprehend sometimes, or like it's kind of easy to understand, but it's hard to believe. But we really can be anything. And actually what is coming through right now, and they're telling me, is that even if you're not carrying an energy of, let's say, of the Pleiades, you could theoretically tap into the oneness, the source, or tap into the Pleiades maybe, and then take that energy and become more of it as well. So if you want it to be, you could be. You can be anything, energetically speaking. So it's really important to not force yourself into a box. Just like with where you're from, for example, or even your astrology, that's not there. Your sign isn't there to box you into a particular thing. It's there to help guide you on your path. It's there to help you on your journey, to help you reach that particular part. And again, the same with these energies. So understand you are everything, and even though you might feel like a starseed, you are so much more than a starseed. You are so much more. And it's about accepting that you are, but you're also not. And if you feel like you're not, that you are, but you're also not. Ooh, I feel like the information is just really, I don't know, high level of understanding, and it just really is important to see things in as highest perspective as you can. Another thing that they want me to talk about is the idea of where you come from. So a lot of people seem to like to say, oh, I come from here, or my first life was here. But when we remember that technically time is not linear, that everything is happening at the same time, how do you really define where you started? Where was the start for you? How do you define it? Because you could even define it where you started your human life. Where did I start my human life? And I'm from Bulgaria, so I started here. So, I could define myself as that. Or I can define myself as an earth being, because right now I'm living here on the earth. And this, ultimately, if time is not linear, who's to say which is my first life and which is my last one? It's a hard thing to pinpoint. And it's hard to say where your start was, because when the one divides into many things, ultimately, again, we come from this one, so we all just started there. So that is our beginning. The universe is your home. The universe is your beginning. And everything is a part of this universe. Everything. This planet is a part of this universe. So this could be your beginning too. Your home is not, and your first life is not a particular place. Your first life was source. It was like that for all of us, because that's where we started. That's where it all happened. That's where we're born in a way. So it's important to understand that, and again, not put yourself in the box of I come from here, or I come from there, or this is where my first life was. Because maybe, yeah, as this soul that you are right now, that was where your life was, but what about your oversoul? The one before that, where did that one come from? Because you're also connected to that one. You're not disconnected because you became a smaller part. It's like this we come from the stem here, and this is one, and it divides into three, and this divides also into three. Oh, it's really beautiful, isn't it? How it's all of them are dividing into three, but they're always connected to the stem. Damn, I knew there was a reason this this flower was supposed to be in the video today, but I never thought it would be for this reason, to explain this. So the point is that we're all connected to the beginning anyway. So it's the universe. This is the answer. Your home is source. Your home is the universe. Your home is God, whatever you want to name it. That is where you come from. That is who you really are. That is who we all are. And accepting that and kind of coming to terms with it and really, really living it and believing it is when again, we pass that threshold and we can grow even more. And boxing ourselves in, even as just the word starseed, is again a definition, like a label, that it can help you if you're using it right, or it can hurt you if you're letting it control your life. So are you letting the labels define you, or are you allowing the labels to work for you in a way, and to use them to guide you again on your journey? Oof. And the only part that is not really, I guess, channeled here, I wanted to talk about the numerology even of the word starseed. According to several name calculators online, the name number is 1 for starseed, the word starseed. And here it says the number 1 symbolizes God, as after this all the other numbers were created. So again, we're starting from the 1, and we're seeding energy from the 1. We're not even just seeding an energy from a particular place. We're seeding the energy from the 1 because we're connected to that. We have a stronger connection to the source. It also represents dynamism in initiating action, invention, creativity, leadership, self-reliance. And people like this are independent, willful, original, determined, confident, and have courage of their convictions. And that is really a great definition for a lot of people. Sometimes, yeah, we can lack confidence, but ultimately we build that up and we keep going. We have a strong desire for success, ambition, and we're also conscious of our public image with great leadership skills. So it's really interesting to look at that, just the definition of that, of the word, the numerology of it. And of course, you can look deeper into it and look at even more parts of it maybe, but that is just the basic, I guess, basic things that come through when you look it up. But that's where we're starting. And I feel like the starseed part, oh, okay, I understand now. So we started from the starseed, but then we get to branch off into more, or maybe we get to connect to the higher part. Again, we start off thinking we're starseeds, but then we get to understand even more. You're thinking, oh, I'm just this, but then you realize, oh my God, I'm so much more. So then you start to feel like, do I even resonate with the word starseed? I don't know. I went through this as well. I was thinking, like, So am I a star? How do I feel about this? Like, I feel like I'm so much more. So does that mean that I'm not a starseed? No, it doesn't. But it doesn't mean that I am just defining myself just with that word. So again, it's so interesting to think about all of these things. I'm a Virgo, so I like thinking and analyzing. And again, it's the labels, but how do you use them? Do you use the positive parts of them, or do you use them, or do you just let them control you? Because again, even your star sign can control you if you don't, notice it. Like the Virgo with the perfectionism, it controls you. It forces you to be perfect in everything, and you don't realize it until one day you snap into reality, and you're like, no, I don't need to let this define me. So don't let the words and the labels define you, any of them. Remember that you come from source, that you are source. You're a piece of that, and you're all of that, and we're all of that, and we're nothing. And realizing that and accepting it is what will help us grow even more, and will help us towards that enlightened state, really. It's like hard to believe. Hard to believe that we can become enlightened, but I feel like we really can. I don't know if we will in this life, obviously. Maybe that's not part of our mission, but it feels like this is the step towards that. So let's look at some of these cards. Or by look at them, I mean try to draw some, see what's gonna come through. Because I do feel like they came through for a reason, and I see now why. We have creative solutions here. And again, we're talking about getting out of the box, thinking outside the box, and viewing things from a higher perspective. Again, we label ourselves as things, and we don't even realize it. And even if we don't label ourselves as something, like even if I didn't consciously know that I am, let's talk about the star sign, because it's so easy. At least for me to explain, like that Virgo, where it's so like it puts itself in a box where you need to be perfect. But even if I didn't know I'm a Virgo, that would still happen, because I'm still affected by the way that obviously the constellations were when I was born, everything that aligned, the planets and everything. So it's affecting me, and everything affects people. You are affected by yours too in some kind of way. You just don't understand and know it. So when you figure it out, when you understand it, and don't let it, again, put you in this box and keep you there, that's when you can grow. So open the box and let yourself free. What I felt for myself is that I had boxed myself in so much, but I also felt like I'm so much more, and it was like I was spilling out of the box, but this box was like constricting me and forcing me to be something, be square. But I was seeping out, and I was hating myself for that, because I thought, oh, this box, I need to fit into the box, but I can't, because it just doesn't fit. And I feel like everyone has that problem in some sort of way. So guys, see your own box, realize what it is, and see how you can maybe open it so that you can let yourself be more free and look at things from a higher perspective. Again, that's so important. Look at things from a divine perspective, because you're a divine being. You are source. So look at things as source. You're not just a human. So human would think, there's no way that I could become enlightened. But source would think, of course I can. Maybe tomorrow I can make that happen. So yeah, like, unleash that part of yourself, because when you do, you will see how so much more energy will come through you. Because if we, for example, talking about starseed, let's go back to that, because this is the topic of this video. Of course, if you're thinking I am just an Andromedan starseed, this is what I am, yes, and maybe I relate to like one or two others, but that's it. Well, then you're denying all of the other energies that are part of you to come through you. You're denying that other part of yourself and not letting it through. But when you deny that, not only are you in a way hating yourself and not showing yourself love, but you're also not allowing yourself to grow. You're not allowing yourself to let out the energy that you need to seed here as well. So you're kind of not even doing your mission then when you're not accepting that part of you. So again, it's so important to be open to whatever comes, be open to whatever energy comes, whatever things come, and don't define yourself too strictly by things and by labels. It's so important. And not just starseed, not just star signs, also, again, where you're from, your race, your culture, your political stance. You're not just that. If you define yourself with that, you're belittling yourself, literally, because you're so much more. And once you become that more and you see things from a higher perspective, you let yourself grow, you will change, and you will see how you will become more at harmony with yourself too, and more balanced, more calm, more relaxed, less anxious about everything. And let's get one or however many cards are supposed to come through this deck, because I feel like maybe we're done. Maybe. We'll see. If anything, oh, okay. I give you star dreams. Yes, of course. Of course, I give you star dreams. Feel blessed and know the troubles that have followed you are now far behind. So all of the troubles that follow us, all of the cycles that we sometimes get ourselves in and we can't really escape, I think they're all coming through, because part of why is because we're labeling ourselves. We're putting ourselves, we're thinking that we're this, even if you tell yourself, oh, I'm so stupid, you're not really meaning it, but you know, the universe doesn't understand that you don't mean it. So the universe is thinking, okay, you're stupid, I guess you will become more stupid now. Or, oh, I'm so fat. How are you gonna lose weight if you keep telling yourself, I'm so fat? You're supposed to tell yourself that, you know, well, maybe not tell yourself that you're skinny, but tell yourself that at least it's not something that defines you. Even that, the definition being defining yourself as I am fat, it's not right. The correct term would be I have fat on me. But that doesn't need to stay. That doesn't need to be the case forever. Because I am not fat. I am me. And again, I'm so much more. You all are. I am. Repeat that. Just I am. And see what comes through. What comes through for you now. And are you happy with what's coming through? Or do you want to grow more? Do you want to expand more? Since this card is coming through as well, talking about dreams, you might experience some energy coming through from dreams themselves. If you don't remember your dreams, I think there's a reason for that. If you haven't been remembering your dreams, it's because there's particular things happening to you right now, particular energies trying to come through. So try to set an intention before sleeping to let whatever needs to come through for the highest good of all to come through you, and whatever needs to leave you to leave. And see if you feel more rejuvenated after 1 or 2 nights of sleep, maybe a few more. But yeah, I really feel like we're expanding. We're expanding so much, and we're getting to such a high level, and some of us are going to get to such a high level that we've never expected it. That's even possible right now. So expect the unexpected, I guess, and don't expect anything. Don't attach yourself to expectations. Just let whatever needs to come, because you are ultimately creating a beautiful and divine life for yourself. And the less you try to control what's coming, the more good things will come. At least that's what they're telling me now. But take it or leave it, of course. Anyway, this was so long. I didn't expect this video would be so long, and it was, fooling me talking mostly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it helped in some kind of way. Again, I feel like a lot of you are gonna know a lot of this, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think about this as well, and about your journeys as starseeds. Like, when did you find out that you're a starseed? When did you feel like, oh my god, I really think I am a starseed? Did you accept it really easily, or did you feel a bit like, I'm not sure, and it maybe took you some time to accept it? Yeah, I'm really curious. Anyway, guys, I hope you have an amazing day. Like and subscribe if you haven't, of course. If you're interested in a personal reading, details of how you can contact me are down below in the description. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Bye!